The simplest way to change the trajectory or the height of our shots is through setup. We can try and change the timing of our release, but that means changing our golf swing. If we do it at setup, the changes have been made, and then we can just simply make what we feel is a standard golf swing. The change we want is through ball position. So very simply, if we take our normal setup, but then keeping the hands in the same place, move the ball position around, the angle of the shaft will change, and so will the loft. So at a normal setup position, I would have the hands in front of the left leg and the shaft leaning forward slightly if the ball is in the middle. But if I shift that ball forward in the stance, my club shaft becomes more vertical, and that's added loft. The added loft is going to launch the ball higher, which of course is going to give us a higher ball flight. If we move the ball back in the stance, and again keep the hands in the same place, the shaft is now leaning forward more, and the club face is less lofted, which means the launch is going to be lower. Now yes, the spin will be affected with these changes, but the launch angle to begin with is the more important of the two. So we don't need to worry too much about spin, and it's more the launch angle by de-lofting the club. Now also we could say that moving the ball position backwards and forwards in the stance could change the shape of our shots. So for example, if we have the ball further back in the stance, the club is more likely to be coming from the inside, and that would give us an in-to-out path and a draw. If we move the ball forward in the stance, this same swing has time to move around to straight and then start to move back inside. And if we have an out-to-in swing, we will have a fade. But this would be assuming your neutral ball position gives you a very neutral straight ball flight. If you have a slice, for example, putting the ball back might not make you draw the ball, but it may make you hit it straight. So it depends, firstly, on your standard shot shape, but then also how you react to that ball position. You may see the ball in a different position and change your swing instinctively. So it's more a case of trial and error and see what happens to the ball flight when you change the ball position, knowing that when the ball is back, the idea is that we want the hands forward and a low launch, and if the ball is forward, we want slightly more time to release the club, which adds loft and hits the ball higher. So we're trying to go under the branches of a tree, we put the ball back, we lean the hands forward, and we launch the ball low. Or we want to go over a tree, so we put the ball forward, which gives us more time to release the club and add loft, and launch the ball higher.